Good morning, my dear Libras. It is now Wednesday, and I'm playing here relaxing piano and water music. It's 428 hertz. We are going to begin with what are you attracting in this next chapter. It's going to be a very personal reading just for the self. If you're not looking for that today in love, we will move on in the next reading toward love. It's going to be a really big reading, but let's get started with our psychic tarot deck. Also, I believe that there's a medium one too for if you're trying to medium or if you have clients. And I really want to get that. We have one card here. We have fertility. Okay. Bottom of the deck is recognition and reward. So this would be equatable to, I know it's a 3, but it kind of reminds me of the 6 of Wands, which is Leo energy. But let's go with the 3 first. It means that we're ready to work with others. We've already excelled in a chapter. You guys could be seeing a lot of collaboration and being open to that. I'm not the only reader stating it, but we also have fertility here. So some of you might want to start a family if you don't have one. If there's already children here, maybe you want to expand. So we are opening our eyes to that in this reading. And the fact that you've still got it, fertility can mean creativity for you. It could be about a business that you've been thinking of. It could be that those creative juices are finally flowing. You've created a YouTube channel here or you're inspired. Some of you, it's just very, very small. It's just about taking care of yourself. So we also have the shadow side. I think this was recognized these past few weeks as we were in that very hazy full Capricorn moon. Remember how rigid that was, and remember all of those shadow aspects that were being shown to us. If you're a healer or you read or you're intuitive, this is the message today, is that your light work is going to be very important coming up. It's going to have a stable role within others, within yourself. And I love the fact that you can help yourself and then spread good word to others. We will check on this. We got judgment at the bottom of the deck. There could have been a final decision. Let's go to tarot first. Let's check out tarot. All right, for the first messages, can we see what Libra's going to be looking at for today as well? All right, Ace of Cups is the very first card. It is a new beginning in love. 222 just passed on my monitor. So if some of you are seeing that twin flame soul number, it's just opening up the time for you to look for somebody that is compatible. Not only with compatibility, I feel like they're going to strike a chord in you as well. You could be feeling soulmate energy, or you are manifesting somebody special. So we see a wine glass here. I love to dissect the artwork, so let's just do that to begin. We have somebody single, solo, perhaps having been here for a while. They're ready for a partner in the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. We have emotional readiness at the bottom of this beautiful illustration of just the hand, right? We see a single person with just a hand. I feel like you are, and if I could just interpret this differently, your Ace of Cups is getting ready for a future incoming person. They could be Pisces, another Pisces card with the High Priestess. Let's not pass that Hanged Man card. I feel like it took a lot of deliberation to accept this new path. Deep thinking and a pause with the Hanged Man, it just leads to better decision making. And I feel as Libras, you might do a better job now of that because you've been able to sift through the information. I think today you're not so much in the Hanged Man as much as you are in the High Priestess. This could definitely be the significator card with the third eye being open. All right, any other messages for the higher self? 5 of Cups, and it is sideways. So we're coming out of a 5 of Cups, and it means that we don't need to look at it as a loss. Don't pay attention to your weaknesses. That's what this card is about, is look at your strengths to rise you up or even heal you. The 5 of Cups can also be surrounding, regrets from people who wish they had a better relationship, wish they were closer to you. We'll look at that as a missing you card today. 9 of Wands. The struggle is ending in adversity. I feel like this card, this hit me yesterday as a reader. I feel like adversity only comes if you don't have a plan of moving ahead, or if you don't know how to move on. What I see here, Libra, is surprises are up ahead, which you cannot see right now. The positive things too that you might be even looking forward to coming up, you might not see right now. They're just making their turn as well as you. So give it a little room here. If you're continuing to heal as well, seek your high priestess. That's a big advice for today, is listen to your intuition about all things around you. It's going to tell you a broader picture scope. Okay, what else do we have going on for Libras today? Anything that we need to see? The Lovers just flipped, and we also have the Hierophant, which is Taurin. So any spiritual beliefs that you've been holding on to, especially if it's been a long road here of listening to the spiritual path, they're going to call on you being a teacher. This is a teacher card at its very, very base. At its biggest, it is also somebody who can change the world with just their thought. Their ticket here to ride is that they have an intuition unlike somebody else. Your intuition is going to be different than mine. It's going to strike a chord within people different than your reader here. I might have an intuition only to help those who are awakening, and then maybe my journey ends and you pick it up with better advice. So we do have the High Priestess here. It's your secret power. I also feel like if nobody knows you're highly intuitive, they find that this is a big surprise about your personality. Libras are very intuitive, Cancers, Sagittarians, and also Scorpio. I'm finding as I meet Scorpios lately, we have the Hierophant card here. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, and we have the Hermit. Some of you might be still isolating. Like I feel like there might be still an isolating, but you're slowly learning to break out of it in the Hermit card. Six of Swords also at the bottom of the deck with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What else? Two of Wands, okay, and a Page of Wands. There is news coming your way with the Page of Wands. It's also a messenger of a lot of youthful vibrance. They usually come in very exciting. So this says at the bottom of the deck, or bottom of the card, it says rapid fire planning. I feel like that planning could be family oriented. There could be trips taken here during the summer. And some of you could even be the Page of Wands. So you could be delivering happy news or that you've stepped into a new chapter. But a lot of people can see that about you due to a long hermit period. So if you were isolated, your family is seeing you come out of this I feel like better for the struggle that you were in. Especially when you're in the hermit, it can be really isolating from family, friends, and people who truly care about you. So I feel like that outreaching of support could be this Page of Wands as well. Let's move on here. We have the Magician, which is you manifesting huge major arcana. You might see it a little bit more coming up. The Magician is about you manifesting a new beginning. And I think that for some of you working towards a new job or there's a new venture here, it's going to be fun, okay? Open your heart up to the mystical and magical part of what that can do for your life, especially if it's been boring these last few years as a Libra and maybe you want to change it up and feel exciting. Make sure you manifest out loud, okay? What I do is I go to a quiet place in the mountains. I like to hike, and maybe you do too, and I like to say, this is what I want for my life coming up. Sometimes it gets me teary to say it because there hasn't been much change, okay? And I also live in a small town, so it's harder for things to pick up. But I feel like with the Magician, you can manifest change easier into your life. I feel like you can profess more too if it's written down or you have a visual board to look at. The Magician. Any cards in love? And we're going to get into more detailed readings. We have the Seven of Wands. Somebody is guarded around you. Okay, we have a success coming your way though in the Ten of Coins, Page of Cups, and the Three of Swords. There's a heartbreak that you are continuing to work through. I take that with sensitivity, seeing the Three of Swords, because this Page of Cups could be that you're learning something new or you're coming out of it in a new way. I feel like you have this strength here, Libras. You know, from Libra to Libra, what I've seen in this collective is that you come out every time, but you use your intuition most. And your beginning cards, what was it? Judgment is a big one. And looking at the shadow side and healing from it. This was our primary card. So Let's see what other oracles you had. Recognition and reward. It's a time for you to pop out of the box and do something different. For many of you, and I'm getting a lot of job sector things that are changing. I'm getting that most Libras are moving too. I think this 10 of coins is what you move up to. I think this is the 10 of pentacles, which your future is screaming for in the 10 of pentacles. This could be very much an effort for you to make more money or to see where your talents and skills are most needed in the universe, because sometimes your talents and skills are what makes you money and what makes you very, very happy as well with this 10 of pentacles. So you're walking to a new season of no longer waiting. We do have some exciting news with the Page of Wands. Your intuition is leading this dock. It's almost like you're leaving on a trip and nobody knows about it in that High Priestess card. And then we're walking towards big finances with the 10 of Pentacles. I want to see coming up, next card is Justice, okay? So there's something here that is being fixed karmatically. I would like to clarify that in the next reading, so I will return. I've had a few camera issues the last few days, so I'm just kind of starting to figure out whether I should stream more on YouTube or if I should keep going with my camera. It's been very difficult. I've been losing a lot of battery. So I will see you in the next few minutes. This was your very first session, but we will go into more coming up.